up? What up? What up? What up? What's good? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, people? What's up? What's good? What's up? It's me, L Teddy 27, here with my Chronicles of an Angry Teacher. Here for our favorite part of the week. This is a good drink. Good drink. It's got some Bombay Sapphire, some 14% margarita mix that goes with it, and then y'all know the little sparkling waters, the little ice sparkling waters that they sell at like Publix and stuff like that, grocery stores. Anyway, that's the peach nectarine sparkling water. I put some of that in there. It's good, it's strong, but it's still tasty. Good shit right there. Anyway, this is going to be my review for Insecure Season 4, Episode 4, Low-Key Losing It. Y'all, it's getting down to the real nitty-gritty with this whole split up between Issa and Molly. So Issa is working on some promo for the block party when we start off. Now, next thing you know, she get a knock at the door. Trina and the rest of the people that stay at the apartment everybody there. The whole apartment building, all the tenants are there. And they like, bitch, we ain't got no fucking water. I said it to get over water, not water. Water. We ain't got no goddamn water, okay? Anyway, child, what was the funny part to me, because they was all yelling at the same time. That old man say, who raised you? And when the little boy said, how old are you? Like, bitch, you don't have water. A mess. Then we down at Molly's house. The Asian beta came over. Molly was getting some work done when he came over. So he wants to get it down, honey. So they get in bed. Molly's like, and he was like, what's up wrong? And Molly's like, nothing. He was like, you got work to finish? She was like, yeah. She was like, give me 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Child, 20 minutes turned into damn near 2 o'clock in the morning before she finished. I mean, he still got him some. I mean, he still, spanked it down. But I guarantee you, had it been the other way around, she wouldn't have gave him none. I'm just saying. Anyway, so the printing company doing the flyers calls Issa. We're down at Issa's house, and they call her and say, listen, we need to get the final cuts or whatever you want for this flyer so we can put this shit out. She was like, okay, no problem. So apparently she's been waiting on Condola to give her, any final corrections or edits because she needs to get it out. Condola is ignoring her text messages and phone calls. Why? Because Condola don't want to deal with Issa after that whole, back and forth she had with Lawrence. After that whole situation. Anyway, that's going to be a mess. Molly is trying to do better at work. So we see her at work and she's saying, I'll put in more time or I'll do extra work. But that's going to conflict with, putting in work on this new relationship she got with Asian babe. I mean, how you going to try and be putting in work on building that and you ain't spending no time with them? But, child, it is what it is. Molly's one of those people who are like me, where you want like career and your professional life does a lot of times get in the way of your personal life. And Molly's trying to change that about herself. But I think Molly's thing is, I really feel like Molly doesn't want to end up like Issa. Child, that's a whole nother conversation. Anyway, we going over to Derek and Tiffany's house. So Issa and Molly arrive at the same time, and They fight over this parking spot, but they eventually work it out. Issa said, I'll move. And Molly takes a spot. Now, on the way in, they talk to each other about the fact that they haven't been doing their self-care Sundays and they've been missing out on that. And apparently Sundays aren't working anymore. So Molly and Issa say we got to figure out a new day because that's not gonna work out with Sunday. So when they get inside, Lawrence and Derek started talking, and they were talking about having a daughter and being a dad and having had a shotgun next to the door because you're gonna have to blow a teenage boy off the earth about your baby girl. And different things like that. You know what I'm saying? Real light conversation between them two. But then we got the four girls in there. Child, Tiffany ain't trying to raise no child. She ain't trying to raise nobody's child. Kelly's trying to raise a child. Tiffany ain't trying to raise a goddamn thing. And this is so interesting because I remember at the end of last season, Kelly was the one that went off about being not included in a lot of like the planning for that baby shower, whatever they had at the end of last season. Because they talked about having another baby shower. And I thought you had baby showers before the baby was born. Y'all make this make sense for me because I understand that. But baby showers are a woman thing. So that might be something new. I don't know. I don't like baby showers. I don't like wedding showers. I don't like showers at all. I don't like when it rains. And I live in Miami where it rains every day for from like April to like November, but whatever. Um, so Molly and Tiffany go in the room to go see about the baby. While they're in there, Issa and Kelly are left in the living room, and they start talking. And Issa asks Kelly, does Molly seem a bit off, or are we not on the same page? And Kelly just doesn't see it. Kelly, didn't see it. And so Lawrence is in the other room, and Lawrence tells Issa, can I talk to you outside? And she goes outside and talks to Lawrence. While she's downstairs talking to Lawrence, Molly's looking out the window and she sees the two of them talking and just looking like, child, look at this bullshit. I mean, I can't say I blame her. And so Molly's in the room with Tiffany, and she asked Tiffany, I mean, she asked Tiffany the same thing. You think me and Issa are off, or has she been talking about me? Tiffany say no. Child, we know they're off at this point. Anyway, so when not Tiffany, God damn it, when Issa was talking to Lauren, they was chatting it up and stuff like that. And Lawrence was getting ready to tell Issa about what happened with Condola. Right as he's doing that, she gets a phone call. It's whoever it is that represents the headliner, Schoolboy Q, whatever his name is. They don't had to tell her that, he's not doing the block party no more. So Issa got bigger fish to fry. So she was like, listen, I gotta go handle some stuff. So Lawrence was like, all right, but she was like, well, what do you have to say? He was like, don't worry about it. Go wait, we'll talk later once things settle down for you. So anyway, Issa has to leave. Conveniently, when Issa announces to Molly, Kelly, and Tiffany she has to leave, Molly's looking outside and she sees Lawrence leave also. And she puts it together that Lawrence and Issa are leaving together to do only God knows what, to go wrestling. Yes, to go wrestle. Anyway, Issa, next thing you know, we see Issa calling around to try and find a new headliner. She goes on the internet. She goes on Instagram. She's trying to find a new headliner. She's looking at local LA artists, and she's calling old friends that she thinks are connected to these people to see if she can get a favor. And she ain't talked to these people in so long that everything she says to them does not apply to who they are at this juncture. A mess. Just a mess. Molly then goes out with Asian Bay. Okay. So Molly is Molly at first had told Asian Bay that she wouldn't be able to make it to date night. So then Molly ended up being able to make it to date night. But then come to find out, Asian Bay had made plans with his friends because he didn't think Molly was going to be available because Molly done been, all over the place. Oh, I can't do it right now. Oh, I don't have time right now. Oh, I got work. Oh, I got work. Oh, I got work. Oh, I got work, which was true, but you're neglecting your man. Okay. Okay. And the only time you neglect your man for work is if you getting dick at work. And since you're not getting dick at work, I mean, I'm just saying. Anyway, Issa calls Molly. This was after the date. I mean, well, I should say Molly and Asian Bay, they talk about it. Asian Bay says, listen, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I didn't think you was gonna have time for me anyway, because you done been so busy with work. So I ain't know what was up. A mess. I mean, he just basically told us she doesn't have time for him. And that's a problem for him. So then we see Issa, Molly at work now. Issa calls Molly at work. And Issa asks Molly for a solid as a best friend, as a favor. Listen, best friend, bestie, BFF. I need a favor. I need you to talk to, because apparently Andrew works for a company or that represents one of the headliners she's trying to get, or he works for the headline. Asian Bay knows him real well. Knows him to the point where she can talk to the artist and have the artist perform at the block party. Issa asked Molly to do some pillow talk with him and throw the cooch on him and get him to agree to do the get him to talk to the artist so the artist can agree to do her thing. Now I see this twofold. Issa knows that Molly's relationship with Asian Bay is not yet at the point where you can be doing that kind of stuff, first of all. Even if you could, it would be for Molly and not for Molly's friend. Cause that I just saw that as being real awkward. Like, my friends would not call me like that. Not if me and this person are still early on and trying to build a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't think that Issa should have called her and asked her that. And then Issa got in her feelings because, well, we'll talk about that in a second. But I felt like Molly kind of got annoyed because Molly was like, girl, we already not seeing it for each other right now. And then you call me asking me for favors, that kind of favor? Girl, that'd be like, I don't want to make comparisons, but it's just not, it's just not a good look, Issa, not a good look. Anyway, next thing we know, Molly goes over to Asian Bay Asian Bay's house, and they talk it out. And they talk about, everything Molly has going on. She talks about, I ain't never been with nobody this long where I had to do all of this, accommodate them with my professional life. But I'm noticing, Molly, you doing a whole lot of explaining, trying to do better and backpedaling and pussy popping, and you're doing a whole lot of apologizing for somebody who had a whole conversation with him about wanting him to be more vested in the relationship. And now it seems like you're not vested in the relationship at all, Molly. Get your whole fucking life in order. Get the entirety of your life in order, Molly, okay? Because you're going to lose him. You about to lose him. You in danger, girl. You in danger. Molly ends up calling Issa and tells Issa, listen, I'm not going to ask him. Because Issa thought Molly had already asked him. And Molly said, I'm not going to ask him. Because I want to keep that part of my life. That part of my life separate. I'm not ready. I don't think it's a good look to ask him for that right now. And so I'm not. I was with Molly on this. Now, on this one, I was with Molly. People may disagree with me. Molly was not wrong. And it goes back to my bigger thought on a lot of this. We've come to find out over the years that Issa is very self-centered, meaning Issa is always looking for what's going to benefit her, how the friendship can help her. She's very needy as a friend. Okay? And Issa is somebody who always is hands stretched out, always in need, always wants you to do for her. And nobody wants a friend like that. And so I don't like I feel like in a lot of ways Molly has accommodated Issa and Issa has accommodated Molly. I mean they both done bad shit to each other. But looking at the whole arc of the relationship, Issa's pretty needy. And it kind of gets annoying after a while. And so that whole conversation where she asked her to go, she was like, yeah, put that pussy on her. I would have been like, girl, the fuck? I'm just saying. Last thing we see Issa, but this anger, when Molly told Issa no, Issa was angry. She was up and set. Okay. So last thing we see, Issa is in her towel and at her house, and she's like, I just want to take a fucking shower and just maybe go to sleep and sleep this day away. Baby, she turned on that good shower and that good brown water come out, and then it turns completely off because there ain't no fucking water. Whole day ruined. A mess. And it goes off from there. She can't even take a shower. A mess. And that was the episode. So I hate to see where this is going with regard to their relationship, because I love Issa and Molly's relationship, but it is what it is. I'm hoping that their relationship isn't like done for good, because I think they've been friends for too long and they've gone through too much together to never be friends. Will it ever be as close? Who knows? But yeah, I just don't like where this is going. As a member of the Lawrence Hive, I'm going to say to my dog, my boy Lawrence, get the hell out of Dodge. Stop fucking off with Issa. Stop fucking off with her. She's bad business, Lawrence. She's bad business. But that's a whole different story. And that was Insecure Season 4, Episode 4. I hope y'all enjoyed this review. Y'all, you know how I feel. Let's get in the comment section and talk about what you saw and how it was different for you. That's all I got for y'all. Until next week, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out.